Hey everybody, welcome to episode number 265 of It'll Be Fine. I'm your friend and your pal Kelly Zemnickis, and as we do each week on the show, along with my guest, we pick a dish that neither of us has ever made before, but we go forward with the confidence that it's going to be fine. And on today's episode, we are making Plum Torte. Plum Torte. I can think of nobody better to tackle this dish with than my good friend, fabulous animator, designer, really funny guy, filmmaker. He's the coolest. Bryce Hallett is on the show today. Bryce and I have known each other for quite a while, but I think this is our first bake together, so I am excited. Anyhow, friends, let's get started. We have a plum torte to tackle. Yeah, we can do it. It's going to be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's all good. My mug matches your shirt. My shirt matches your mug. I'm fine, guys.
It's not cool.
I'm fine. I haven't had enough coffee today, but I'll drink more. Oh my gosh. So today we are diving into a torte.
Ooh, fancy.
Have you, Bryce Hallett, ever made a torte before?
No.
Have you had one?
Oh yeah, of course. I've
Okay.
eaten all the things at the bakery near me. It's great. I'm happy to support other people in their torte endeavors. But mostly, at this point, I've gotten so lazy with the pandemic, I've gotten to just taking a can of soup and putting it in a large mug and putting that in the microwave. Like, too lazy to even put it in a pot to properly heat it up on the stove even. I'm just like, no.
Okay. So what we're going to do today, friends, if everything goes according to plan, our dish should look something like this. So,
Ooh, that's exciting.
yeah.
I hope it looks like that. I've never made something where it looks like a photo at the end.
No one ever
But it'll
does.
still be delicious.
For a
If
can
we
of
get
soup.
in that, yeah, if we can
Just for a
get
can of
in
soup
that
here.
ballpark, that would be great. Often mine looks like the dessert toppings you throw on someone else's dessert. It still tastes delicious, but yeah, I'm excited.
It's going to be good.
I have a lot of faith in your skills.
It's going to, well, we're doing this together.
Oh, I know, but I mean, like,
And the
it's-
show's called It'll Be Fine.
Yeah, it'll
So
totally
no
be
matter
fine.
what happens,
It'll be fine.
it's going to be okay.
Mhm, yeah.
And we're going to, for this recipe today, by the way, the recipe link, you can play along at home, is in the show description. Just scroll down. It'll take you to this food and drink, autumn 2018, or fall 2018, if you say it that way.
Ooh, and the
But it was their
before times.
25th anniversary issue.
Nice.
Yeah, apparently, this recipe was first published in 1983, and from that year to 1995 was published every fall in the New York Times. So that's where they got it from. But what they say is that this recipe will provide you a fluffier and cakier torte,
Ooh,
and they've added a hint of cardamom,
nice.
which I will tell you is
So it's-
fucking expensive.
Is it really? Oh no.
Why not? It smells good though. It's very fresh. It says
Yeah.
it goes well with fruit. Just a little tip: if you're like me and tend to power through a recipe, you don't really read it bit by bit. But thanks to you being a hair late, I read the recipe.
Oh, perfect.
Friends, you want to divide this up. So when we use the cardamom, we're going to use half of it, and then we're going to use half of it. So don't chuck it all in at once.
That's usually where I go wrong. I don't quite read through, and it's like, oh, oops.
I never read through. So we're gonna put the KitchenAid on vacay today. We're gonna go classic bowl and whisk.
Fancy.
We're gonna be fine.
Oh man, I could have brought my those electric whisk things. I
You
won
have
one at
one?
the CNE. I spun a wheel on food day, and I won a whisk, and I'm like, I have no use for it, but I'm excited. One day, I didn't even think I could have had the inaugural. Could have an unboxing and a baking at the same time.
Next time.
Next time.
For your pan, you want a spring foam pan for this, so you can pop it out. When you're baking, though, make sure this is locked in tight, or your cake will go everywhere.
Cool.
Yeah, which isn't so great. And go preheat your oven to 350, and we're gonna get cracking.
Yay.
Yay! I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Right, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
We can do
Woo.
this.
Wow.
Yay! Things first. I think you can do this just fine. I think. You're gonna grease up this thing, or as I like to say, lube it up, which just sounds a lot better. You can do it one of three ways: cooking spray. You can use some butter.
Oh, I think we should go butter.
Or coconut oil.
Ooh, coconut oil.
Let's do
Let's go
coconut oil.
Flour. Half of the cardamom.
Half of the cardamom.
And
that's
all of
the
that?
baking powder. Yeah.
All of the baking powder? Okay.
Correct.
All right.
Yeah. So we're whisking this together. We've got our little measuring spoon here.
Yeah. What is half of this?
So you want to do half a teaspoon.
Oh, half a teaspoon.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
So you're
very
gonna
specific.
find that guy, and then for the salt, there is the table salt there. Just do like a dash or two. Just
Dash?
Well, yeah. 1, 2.
All right.
Boom. That's
there we
it.
go. And then this all goes in.
Yeah, and that
Okay.
all goes in, and just whisk that together.
Sugar.
Sugar in.
Excellent.
All right. Butter. Yay. Boom. Let's grab this here. And you're doing unsalted butter for this, as you do in a bake. If you use salted butter, I don't recommend adding in the extra salt.
Oh, that makes sense. It's already in the
Because
butter.
you're just adding to it.
Right.
Add one at a time. The egg. For that, I think I'll bring the whisk back, because now we're all mixed together. You want? Excellent. Okay, that's good enough. Now, you don't want to stir so much. It's you want to
Okay.
pretend you're like folding over a letter, if that makes any sense.
I mean, that makes sense in my head, but
Okay, like stirring as you're like doing this.
Oh, I see.
Got it?
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, kind of doing that, and then
It's like I'm trying to make an omelet, but I'm doing it badly, and I'm just turning it into scrambled eggs.
yeah, you're just not giving it like a complete like stir. You're
Right.
just doing it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right.
Cool. Done a fine job.
Thank you. It's okay. And now Bryce adds the batter.
Da-da-da-da-da. There.
There you go. And that batter's looking nice and fluffy,
Yeah.
which is perfect. This is looking great.
Yeah.
So we'll just smooth that out.
Trying to get it all nice and even.
And we're gonna put those plums in it.
Snugly, according to
Snugly,
the recipe. They must
yeah.
snugly fit in there.
Yeah. This. You can make whatever design you want if
Oh,
you
yeah.
wanna
Little patterns.
put someone's initial. I don't know. So friends, we got this.
Cool.
Yay!
Yay!
Before you put it in the oven though, one more thing. We're gonna take that extra cardamom. You got that there?
What? Oh,
Right there?
Right? Yep.
You're gonna add it to your brown sugar. Make sure you stick with brown sugar for this one. Add it in. Alright. We're gonna. It smells so good!
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Alright.
Looks like we got scented candles in here.
I know.
Only we can eat them.
Ah!
Can't do that with real candles. So
Have you
many
tried?
disappointed nights. I mean, probably when I was younger,
Yeah.
just curious, like just a taste, and like, no, it's all wax.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have like wax with the flavor of the smell. It's surprisingly,
I know.
yeah, I'm very disappointed.
Uh,
Same as soap.
And then with this, you're just gonna sprinkle this over the cake. So.
Cool. So did you get these particular ones? Are they in season, or just like the recipe calls for plums? You got whatever plums showed up.
I had whatever plums my grocery store
Oh, okay.
had, and they happened to have these tiny little plums.
Cool.
But this is gonna be good, man.
Yeah.
Yay! Ta-da! All right, we are available for parties. Oven preheated to 350. You want to bake this for about 60 to 70 minutes. But as I always say, every oven operates completely differently, so don't venture too far. This can be done in 45 minutes. It can be done in 90 minutes. Just
Yeah, I put timers on everything.
Yeah.
It's-
everything.
Yeah, literally everything. I forget. I just get distracted. It's like, dee-dee-dee. Then I'll have like a little thing like, this is what that timer was for, because I won't remember. I don't want my house to burn down again. So
Again?
almost burned down again. Lots of stories.
I don't know in all the years we've known each other if we baked together.
No, I've come over to your house and eaten things you've
Yes.
made many a time. I
But
don't
this,
think I ever
I
helped.
think is a first.
Yeah, this is the first of. It's probably for the best. Who knows what dangers would have bestowed you had I come and trying to make things before.
Oh my gosh. How long have we known each other?
Early
Are we-
aughts,
are we
2003?
On
Maybe.
20 years?
Maybe?
Maybe?
Close to it. I'm trying to think, like...
Because I
you were
met
still-
you. I needed a poster
Yeah.
for a show. I used to produce a lot of like improv and sketch shows. And then Daryl Din introduced us.
Yeah, because I knew him from improv classes. We were taking singing improv classes together.
And I worked at CBC at the time, and you met me in the atrium to
Right.
like pitch your designs.
That's right, yeah.
So I feel like that was like 2001?
Maybe? Yeah, because I would have still
2000?
been working on the Red Green Show then, too, so...
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, so 2001, 2002, somewhere in there. It's pretty early, because then we
Yeah.
made those little short films then.
But only now we're baking.
Yeah, just now.
I just had to suss it out. The bell went off. Yay! Amazing!
Excellent.
I set it for an hour, by the way. So this recipe says 60 to 70 minutes. We were just under, just about at the hour mark. And the nose told me that I think this is ready. So let's
The
see
nose
what she
knows.
looks. The nose does know, everybody. You want to get a little wire rack to give a bit of a levitation to the cake. Leave it in the cake tin for about 10 minutes. Basically, you just want to let it cool. Don't take this out of the oven and put it in your cake bowl.
Wise words.
Just
Burn the top of your mouth.
It'll just burn. All right.
Wait, you need where's your camera for the...
Oh, I'll do
taking it out of
this.
the oven?
No.
Okay.
Look at this, everybody.
Oh, lovely.
Yay! It smells good.
Looks good, too.
Now, do you want to hold up the magazine?
Sure. Oh, look at that.
Not bad.
Yeah, pretty accurate.
Not bad, guys. Not bad.
Well done.
It says for serving suggestion, you don't have to. You can get yourself a scoop of vanilla ice cream.
Just throw it right on there in the pan. Get your fork out. No extra dishes.
So we can do that, or we can whip some cream.
Oh, yeah, that's good, too.
Whip some cream?
Sure.
Alrighty, we'll do that
that's it.
while the cake cools. And here we go. This is what happens when you make your own whipping cream, guys. Look at the fun! So again, this is just whipping cream or heavy cream and a bit of powdered sugar. And we're done, kids.
Fancy.
Look at that. Homemade whipped cream.
Excellent.
It's looking great. So we're going to cut this up and add our whipped cream to it. Beauty. Oh, look at that, guys.
Gorgeous. Well
That's-
done. Well
That's
done.
all you need. All right. There you go. Bon appetit. Coming
That
from
smells
here.
so good.
All right. Bon appetit.
Cheers.
There we go.
Cheers.
All right. Cheers. Okay. Let's try this.
Get some whipped cream in there just because it won't burn my mouth.
Oh, hot dog.
That looks really good.
Oh, that's so light.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised about that because it looks like it's like a cookie, like it looks dense, but it's actually
It is
surprisingly.
incredibly light. Oh my gosh. This is a nice fall day, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This is a really good fall dessert. Thanksgiving dessert.
Such wonderful, like, I'm not the biggest pumpkin spice fan. I'm not. Not as a latte. Not as a
Fair enough.
latte.
Do you like
But
pumpkin pie?
I do like pumpkin pie.
Okay.
But it's kind of just got that, like, this would be to me like a classic autumn dish.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Which I understand now why they ran this in the New York Times every fall.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's nice with the plums.
it's beautiful with the plums. The cardamom is just
Yeah, it smells really good. It's like half of it, I think, is the smell. It just draws people in. That delicious
yeah.
kind of. Yeah.
But it's light. It's not a heavy dessert by all means.
Yeah, I really just by looking at it, expected it to be a lot denser. Be like, you have to cut like half the size piece because you're like, oh, that's so rich. But it's actually pretty good.
This would be great with like a light cup of coffee or an Earl Grey tea or my dog's coming.
Yeah.
Oh dog. F this, I need cake.
Yeah, thanks for
Oh my
having me.
God.
That's pretty great. It's
Amazing.
really fun. And I get to eat stuff at the end. What's not to like?
Wouldn't that be terrible if we didn't?
Yeah, I was like, well, okay, now get out now.
Yeah, okay.
All right, well, thanks.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.